going on, folks? Mark Millett from Solar World here. This little tiny cabin is about 150 miles away from Durant, Oklahoma. It's in the middle of the woods, absolutely. The customer just gave us access to go ahead and rock and roll with this project. Let me show you what we're doing. So up on the second story roof of the little cabin here, we have a grand total of 6 monocrystalline 375 watt panels sitting up here. There's a few on one side and a few on the other. I'm not going to get back up here because it's a pain in the butt to get back down. The roof is fairly old. The building's not necessarily brand new. Let me go ahead and show you what we did on the inside. Before we go inside, we have the flex tube coming down here. This is all customers design once, okay? So don't nitpick about what we did here. This is completely an off-grid cabin out in the woods. And he has a generator that will go to the GrowWatt 5000 LS system. So we plug and play off of this main unit here. And then for the inside, okay, the 5000 ES GrowWatt is sitting here. We have 207 volts coming in. It's a pretty cloudy day right now. Batteries are at 63%. We're pushing about 1 amp or about 4 amps into the battery right now. The battery here is 3 of the Life Power 4 5000 watts. So he has roughly about 15,000 watts here. We've toned this down to 80% of its capacity, so that puts him roughly at about like 13,500 or so usable watts. We have the GrowWatt. It's real tight in here. Okay, this is a tiny cabin. So we have the transformer sitting over here, coming off of L1, L2, making a standardized 120 volts for air conditioners, TVs. Go ahead and put their coffee pot back since we're done now. Plug that bad boy in. They are completely off grid. They were running this place off of a previous battery bank that was Nikes. Alright, so the original battery bank is sitting back here, and they were using roughly 250 watt panels, and they would charge pretty much the whole time, and then they would come here and it would basically just burn out after about like 3 hours of use. And this is what they have here. So these are the gel maintenance free lead acid batteries. Pretty much they're lead acid technology. These are the gel packs, these are the lead acid. Sorry, I wanted to make sure that was perfectly clear. Usable watts out of each battery, roughly about 500 usable watts if you're not drawing them down too much. So when they're running basically DC lighting and controls and everything else, it's not too shabby. Anyways, another satisfied customer out in the woods. All right, thank you. God bless.